Hi friends, Shripad here from Investry. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe this channel. That gives me a motivation to bring up new videos. So today's video is about my overall 5+ years of experience into Indian equity market, primarily into long-term investing, option buying, option selling, swing trading, and intraday. Now, out of these 5 years, what are my top 10 lessons, right? So there are more things to add to it, but however, I would like to condense it to top 10. So this is going to be more focused on intraday and swing trading, and less on the fundamental equity investing, rather the long-term investing, because I can make out a separate video on that one. First and foremost, if you are new to stock market, never start with option buying. That is going to be a disaster. Option buying is an extremely high level of skill, wherein your probability of success is just 30%, and your entry and exit are going to be extremely critical. So rather than that, what I would suggest is, once you are experienced for at least 1 year into swing trading, if you are interested, you can start with the option buying. Otherwise, completely ignore the option buying altogether. Second point, for an intraday trader, discipline is the key thing than anything else. Discipline about how many number of trades you need to take, discipline about cutting your losses, discipline about taking the profit, discipline about not over trading, right? So these are all extremely critical skill. Thirdly, over trading and revenge trading in intraday, this is definitely a killer. Okay, so on the days when I traded 9-10 trades, I definitely have lost lot of money. Always remember, the charges are going to be significant. If you are over trading, your charges itself will eat away your profit and eventually make you a loss, right? Now, another thing, there is a notion about perfection in the trade, right? So may it be swing trade or intraday trade, nobody is 100% perfect. There is no one in this world who can take any trade and say that 100% this is going to go up to the level where I decide, and it will never come down. That will never happen, and don't waste your time running behind this. 100% perfection in trading is not at all possible. What matters here is the risk to reward, right? So even if you are good risk to reward trades, even at a 40% success rate, you can still be profitable. As I already mentioned, it is about the risk to reward. So try minimum of 1:2, and you can go 1:5 as well. I mean, depending on the trade. Now, entry and exits are very important. You have to enter hard. Now, this applies to swing as well as the intraday. What do I mean by enter hard? Enter hard meaning you have to do all your analysis, all your thinking before taking the trade, rather than rushing towards taking the trade and later on thinking, oh, I did a mistake here, so let me see what happens. Now it is luck, right? So you have to enter hard. If you enter hard, your exit is going to be easy. Now the next one is about, suppose a stock is moving from 100 to 150, right? So that is kind of, you saw an entry at 100, and you see an upside up to say 150, right now, and your stop loss is at 75. So that is 1:2 reward. Now at around 140, you saw the stock is reversing. Okay, and if you have a clear conviction that it is going down, take an exit, and at least you try to catch that 50% of the run. Okay, nobody can catch at the bottom and sell at the topmost point. That is almost impossible. I mean, it is easy. There are a lot of fake trainers out there who says you should have entered here, you should have exited here. I can also tell that, once it happened. But during the live trade, it is not easy, guys. I mean, don't fall into the prey of these guys, who are basically not really trading. They just teach the theoretical subjects. Now the next one is this point probably is for the equity, long-term equity. For long-term equity investment, a lot of time has to be put in terms of researching the particular stock, researching the industry to which it belongs, researching the management, reading their annual statement, and understanding what that company does. Okay, and before taking the trade, you should have good conviction about the company. Okay, because remember, you are being a part of that company, whatever the percentage may it be 0.1% or 0.01%. Especially if you are doing a long term investment, you have to make with the approach that I am going to be part of that company. Okay, so go with that mindset. And especially emotion, fear, and greed. This should not be there for either the intraday or the swing trading. Now it is very hard. We are all human beings. Emotion, fear, and greed is part of our game. However, over time, you need to master this skill that, okay, for example, I was supposed to enter at 100. Now the stock has already moved to 110. Okay, let me go and catch it. Okay, now this is the fear of missing out. Okay, so you enter at 110 and it comes down to 105, you are now at fear of losing out and you exit, right? Then it rallies back. So you have to enter at the right point or round about the right point, so you have a good risk to reward. So if you are entering at 100, 90 is your stop loss and 120 is your target, which is 1:2 risk to reward ratio, which is good. Whereas if you enter at 110, right, so you see now the risk to reward is not playing out. So that is very important. So in the stock market journey, especially in swing and intraday, you will make a lot of losses. A lot of the time your views are going to go wrong. You will pick wrong stocks. You may pick wrong trades, especially in the intraday. Intraday is the hardest. And you should not keep repenting. Okay, I should have done that. It all looks easy once it is done. But during that live emotional market, it is not that easy. The only thing you can do is keep learning, document what did you miss, and try to not repeat that mistake. So that is the only thing you should do. If you keep repenting, stock market is a place wherein at every moment there can be repent. Okay, so you buy a stock at 100, sell at 120, it goes to 150, 200. You cannot keep repenting saying, oh, I should have held the stock. So you had a particular conviction, you saw resistance there, you sold it, and that's over. So move on to the next stock. These are all the things. Now, above and all, I see some people telling, okay, use your capital very, to the best manner. So during the Indian equity 9:15 to 3:30, you trade in the equity. Evening you trade in the commodity. So don't get into this overdoing things. Anything that is overdone basically kills your happiness and health. I repeat, anything that is overdone kills your happiness and health. So keep a certain time. So I am going to trade during morning 9:30 to 12:30, so maybe 3 hours. Or I am going to trade, if it is commodity, maybe 5:30 to 8:30. So some kind of a timeline. Don't do entire 6 hours equity, then night another 6 hours into commodity. No. So where is the social life for you? So that is not what we are for, right? So I would like to conclude this video by saying, don't overdo things of the trading. There is a beautiful life waiting outside. So enjoy that. Have fun. Thank you.